How many cheese balls can fit into a 1-inch cube is a question I'm positive all of you watching have had. It's one of life's greatest mysteries, that ever-present thought in the back of your head that grows ever more with each passing day until a desire to know finally overcomes you with a great fiery passion, where all your motor functions are seized and all control of your mind is lost until that question is finally answered. Well, lucky for you, I'm here to let you skip all that process and just find out the answer through this video. So how does one actually go about crushing cheese balls into cubes? Well, obviously you can't just use your bare hands, so I made some 3D models to do exactly that. Now, to the untrained eye, these may just look like crudely designed boxes, but to the trained eye, they definitely look like crudely designed boxes. Here's how it works. First, these blocks are designed so that they fit into each other very precisely, so I can place a cheese ball here and go bam, bam, pow, shawam, pam. Sorry, got a bit carried away there. So then it compresses and I place another cheese ball, allowing me to go bam, bam, pow. And after many cheese balls, it compresses into a beautiful cube. Well, at least in theory. I haven't actually tested it yet because I would have to make it out of something really strong, like steel. But where would I go about getting the parts I need for that? That's why PCBWay is the sponsor of today's video. When I went to PCBWay to order my parts, it was a phenomenal experience. All it takes is going to the website, selecting CNC machining, and dropping in your files, giving you an instant quote of the price. Then you just have to choose your material, which is easy because their options are so vast you can find exactly what you're looking for. Meaning 18 different types of steel. And if you think that's it, then you'd be wrong, because PCBWay also offers 3D printing, sheet metal fabrication, and even injection molding. And the cherry on top, their phenomenal customer service. Yeah, so they literally took their time to make a custom file for me, laser cut it into the part without it costing anything extra, while communicating extremely quickly. Like, I am genuinely impressed with their customer service, it's phenomenal. Anyways, cut to a couple weeks later and, oh, would you look at that, it arrived. As we all know, the first step in crushing anything is actually gaining your objects to crush, so I went to the dollar store to do exactly that, and after finding some exposed wires on the way there, I settled on 3 candidates for crushing. Well, alongside the cheese balls, of course. Why do I still have this? 1. A bag of cheese poofs. Well, I mean, obviously if I didn't, then the title would just be clickbait. 2. A bag of Smarties. Why? Why not? And 3. This Rubik's Cube. Now I know some of you are going to be thinking, hold on there, buddy, that's already a cube. And I do know this, but I hate these things with all of my heart and soul. They're so terrible to turn. They're really cheaply built. I mean, I did get mine for like $1.20, but that's regardless. I just wanted an excuse to destroy it, so here we are. Yeah, I tried to think of a cool transition, so I couldn't, so... At this point, I've gathered 2 of the 3 main key components in cheeseball cube production. This last one, though, is going to be the hardest one of all. Power. All this stuff requires immense power, obviously. When you look at other channels when they do this stuff, they have things like hydraulic presses, and even hydraulic presses. I don't have one of those, though. So how was I going to get this kind of power? Okay, team. How are we going to compress these cheese balls? Quick, accounting person. Can we afford a hydraulic press? Sir, according to my calculations, we cannot afford that. Ah, son of an empty bottle of goat milk. How are we gonna get enough power? Can we blow it up? No, we need this to stay intact. Oh, but like, after can we blow it up? Look, we are not blowing it up. I mean, we could use a shotgun. Oh, great idea. No. I'm going to have to intervene right here. We are not using a shotgun. That is way too dangerous. Why did I even hire you? I'm sorry, you are fired. Fine. Sir, according to my calculations, we are minors and cannot use firearms. Shoot! What are you gonna do now? Well, I know a guy. Hey. Yeah. I got a job for you. Everybody, I'm Ethan, and this is my friend Ryan.
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, he brought his hammer, the Nutcracker.
Merry Christmas.
Okay, so filming all those cool dramatic shots you saw over, we kind of broke the tripod.
He has
managed
to snap the
it doesn't snap on anymore. It should be fine. These are beautifully CNC'd parts. As you can see, these can slide. Let's get into it. You know, step one is, of course, we want to I half expected this to completely fail on me. Oh yeah, that's 7. Okay, look at that. Look at this beauty.
That's good.
Okay. I'm going to try to carefully push it out. Okay, here's our finished result. As you can see, an absolutely stunning cube of magnificent glory. I mean, just look at those edges, immaculate perfection. How about we give this glorious conglomerate of artificial cheese a round of applause, eh? I would just like to thank everybody who's helped me achieve this goal so far. Like Mom, she always said I could be a cube, and look at me now. I did it! And of course to Paul the janitor for always being there, and PCBWay for letting me come into existence in such beautiful quality. And of course, my creator, the CEO of the Trust Me I'm From the Internet Corporation. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yay! We did it! Now, hopefully you were paying attention in that last scene, because not only did I hide 8 potatoes in that Oscar bit thing, I also carefully avoided telling you the exact number of cheese balls that were in the cube, and this is for a good reason, because it doesn't at first sound that impressive. But wait, let me explain. So I may have only been able to fit 14, which granted doesn't seem like a lot. I mean, it's the approximate budget for these videos, but wait, let's do the math. Through undisclosed methods, I was able to find out that each cheese cube weighed approximately 2.5 grams with a radius of 0.5 inches. Then through the sphere volume equation, we can see that each cheese cube has a volume of approximately 0.5236 cubic inches, and therefore a density of 4.77 grams per cubic inch. Now taking the dimensions of the cubical cheese cube, we see it has a volume of 1 cubic inch. Now because I put 14 cheese balls in there, we just have to take the prior calculated weight per cheese ball and multiply it by 14 to see that the new cheese cube has a weight of 35 grams. And dividing that by the volume of the cube gives us that the density is 35 grams per cubic inch. Finally, taking the ratio of those two densities shows us that the new cheese ball is 7.3 times as dense as the original. Now that seems more impressive. At least I hope. So at this point I was imagining the video wouldn't actually be all that long, but the script's gotten to 9 pages, so here's just a basic rundown of what happened with the other items, because it really wasn't all that interesting. Smarties do not turn into a cube. Adding water does not help. Cheese balls and Smarties also do not work. And the big Rubik's Cube, well, we tried to crush it, but due to a tiny oversight in my design, PCBWay made the dies way too accurate, and when we pushed them together, it made a nice vacuum seal inside that made it nearly impossible to open. I was able to hire my friend Matthew and his friends to open it, which they were successful, but like I said, this video is getting way too long, so I'm just gonna end it here. If you want to see me crush anything else with the 2-inch cube, let me know in the comments. Bye!
Sorry kids, no matter how much you trade your cardiovascular system, you cannot inhale and exhale with the same breath.